What is going on, everybody? It is the T in TKG, and we're back on the Chrono Trigger here. And as you can see, we're in jail. This time we have a voiceover going on because I was dumb and forgot to unmute the microphone for this video and one other one. Let me know if y'all prefer the voiceovers on this one, man. I don't mind doing it. It's just watching my videos and doing that. So right here we have two of the dumbest possible guards that could be here. First things first, because they opened the door because an inmate, quote unquote, was banging on it too many times. And then they didn't search the guy when he came in. He has the world's largest shank on him. So they kept a steel sword on their prisoner. And then I one-shot that person, and then this guard gets worked too. And that's easy money. Look at Chrono go, flexing his muscle. Y'all have to excuse, that's my little son in the background. And this is annoying, man. There's two chests in there, and this game is trolling. You can't get in there, you can't crouch, you can't get them chests. If y'all know how to get them chests, let me know. Alright. I don't know what that is. Why I was trying to interact with that. That makes no sense to me. But anyways, we head up the stairs, and we see these two annoying dudes that when you fight them, you have to hit them at the right time. So we're just going to ignore them for now. And this is just a scenic view. Hope you enjoy the scenic view. Alright, and now we are back at fighting two of the dumbest guards possible because we're trying to get inside of, well, I can't count, one of the dumbest guards possible because we're trying to pull off a jailbreak. And it's going to work, but, you know, slowly but surely. Alright, now let's head north and out. And we have some solid chests. You got some mid potions. Those will heal you up to 200 of your health. Ethers, those give you MP for your techniques and stuff like that are really clutch to use throughout the game. And you always know that it's something serious coming afterwards, like this guy right here, when they give you some potions and ethers and stuff like that. So this is the Cavalry, who thinks he's awesome. And he's so scary. Watch us. Whoop! Hit him with the wiggles. He missed. Got him. 66 again. Whoop! One more time for the people in the back. Man, this dude, how is this guy the Cavalry? Like, he has nothing going on. He finally hits me for a whopping 51. And then, you know, he gets scared and goes running around to his mom. That's what most COs say, too. You can't pay me enough for this. And that's true. That is true at times, depending on the day and what goes on. There are days where you're like, I do not get paid enough for this. So we skipped them. We one-shotted each one of them, and then we got trolled again, trying to go into another cell, and they whopped that open. And we head upside to the other set of stairs. And another scenic view. A little adjusted a hat down there. Well, scenic view. Nothing like a scenic view turned into a battle, man. Let's just give them some slight quick work of this whole situation and handle business. As you can see, still two of the dumbest. You know, they need to fix their training department on this, man. They truly are awful. All right, let's see here. And here we go. Fighting the kingdom's finest. Don't know what I was waiting for, but, you know. We're also doing this with a walkthrough. Like, when we get stuck, we'll look at a slight walkthrough because, you know, it gets struggling at times, man. This is an old game. They don't really give you many hints. So there's a real struggle bus. But right now we're trying to get everything we possibly can, all the extra items, figure out all the areas. And hitting this man was a quick little overkill. He smacked him down and smacked him up. That is not very nice. Somebody, you know, clearly nobody taught these guys and Chrono the meaning of respect. What do you think you're doing? I'm about to take your lunch money, man. That's what I'm doing. And he's gone. Man, Chrono is like the master of the finishing blows over here. Oh, what's going on with this poor soul? Let's see, what do I do here? Help me, please. Save him from the guillotine? Yeah, let's get him out. He probably didn't do nothing wrong. He looks like he's just a kid. Look at him. Dude looks like he hasn't even grown up yet, man. He still got the high voice. Like this. This is my father. He runs it. And that is true. That kid comes in so clutch. Because I was getting ready to like go to the next part of the game, and I stopped by there, and it literally, you have to excuse me, it literally gave me 10 mid ethers, which restores your techniques up super high. It's one of the better ones you can have in the game at this point. And he just drops 10 of them for you, no problem. You know, you figure these skeleton men, they'd only need one hit. You slice halfway through the spine and be good to go. But that's alright. We do have one of the more annoying bosses coming up in this thing. And it's always one that gave me trouble when I was a kid. Yeah, there I am with all my items. Got to make sure I got everything right here. I think I was mentally preparing myself for the boss coming up. I don't know if I show this battle. I think this one I show because look how dumb I am. Right there with the way that it is. At that point in time is when you want to hit them when they're not showing. And then that's when they're good to go. But I don't know how much health they actually have. But this guy was just full of confidence to stay out from behind his shield for that long. How nice. A little bit of X-Wing. Seems like something just fell upstairs in my house. Not quite sure what it was, but it'll be interesting to go find it out considering my little son is laughing. Alright. Let's see if I get trolled by any more of these gates here. Ain't nothing worth anything in here, man. This one's already up. And oh, bet we're free. We can just get psych. Ain't no luck, man. No luck. Alright, back to business, man. Back to business. You know, I don't know what these guys were thinking. Like, nobody told them, hey, there's a crazy dude down here slashing up all the knights. And even if they did, I know they did because news travels fast within facilities like this. Like jails and prison and stuff, news travels fast. So I know they knew. They just stayed up there. And look at this. The warden says, somebody help. And this dude got rocked. Look at him. Ugh. It's crazy is they actually taught and they teach the wardens and directors of jails like how to defend themselves in case they get in that situation. Hey, notepad over there. It told us exactly how to defeat the boss, but I didn't think y'all needed to know that because I'm going to talk about it in this anyways. So now here we are. And here it is. Here's the dragon tank. It's really annoying. It's kind of one of those bosses that I fought when I was younger and I couldn't really beat. But I came back when I was older and said, I'll bring it on. Alright, so the first thing you have to do when this thing is you have to hit the head because it repairs damage to each piece of this. And in order to beat this thing, you have to take out the wheel, you have to take out the body, and you have to take out the head. Now, once you're done taking out the head, everything else just gets easier. And I know that there's some type of fire resistant thing going on here. But you kind of just have to keep hitting this thing with Chrono for most of the time. And then use Luca as the person to heal him because you want to keep your health above 50. And this thing can hit you with 3 straight attacks. It's really not all that nice, but that's just the way it works. I don't know. Oh, I was dumb there. I hit the wrong part of it. That's no bueno. Storing for a charge. I think, yep. And at that point in time, it had regained all the health on the head, if not most of it. So we're really just going against the clock here. We're using Luca to heal and Chrono's again. So now we have a little bit of health. Everything's over 50. We can use Luca to shoot a little bit because I wonder if I was just attacking the head, would that make this easier? But again, I hadn't played this game in a while. So I was just using what I thought my strongest attack would be, because this was not going well right now. I needed to heal myself and heal Lucas, so I had somebody to heal my my stronger attacker with. But I didn't get it off in time, so I think I hit her with a revive here. I don't fully remember, because it's a definite need. Luckily enough for me, I healed up Chrono enough to where he can tank the hit. So, and I got lucky here, even though I don't like it when the head repairs the damage. It did repair what I needed it to do, so that it didn't hit Chrono or Luca again to where I had to waste another turn on healing up. And it looks like had I not been attacking the rest of the body the entire time, I might have been okay. And my dumb self attacked the wheel again. Or the body, whatever I hit. I wanted to make sure both my people were healed up all the way for when it did this charge attack, because I don't fully know still to this day how often it likes to hit multiple attacks. I think it hits the attack from the head and the mouth, and then you get the this one right here, and then I think immediately afterwards the body shoots out rockets to hurt the person as well, to kind of hit it with a double attack. But a lot of this goes away once you get the head to go away. It really is just an annoying process. There's a lot of healing involved in all of this. I'm sorry that y'all have to watch such a long battle, but I wanted to show exactly how tedious and ridiculous this boss is. And I'll probably put a lot of the boss battles in there. Feel free to skip if you want, but if you're trying to figure out how to play the game or trying to do anything like that, then this is a good portion on it. Or if you just need something to watch, like in the background and stuff, man, that's a good thing to do for it. I will say it's nice to have high speed on my best character in this game, because he can attack twice before some of the other people can attack once. And it's really nice to have that option. Man, how much health does this thing have? I know it's not that strong. And now I think we can use stuff like, is it Flame Wheel? Yeah, it's Flame Wheel, which is where Luca shoots fire onto Chrono's sword, and he spins in it's a combination of Cyclone and Flamethrower, but maybe I just did Cyclone. Yo, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm very tired. Maybe I just did a combination of Cyclone and then regular hits, because I know that we have situations regarding that. But we'll see how all that goes and take it away from there. Let's see here. Man, this is a long battle. Again, I do apologize. And then I think here, yeah, Flame Wheel is where it started to work, because I think the head was fire resistant and not the rest of the body. But that's the beauty of this whole thing, man, is this is just absolutely a tedious boss battle and rather kind of annoying on that whole situation. Chrono Trigger can be a tedious game, but if you're willing to put in the time, man, it truly is like a hidden gem, despite what some people might say. I thoroughly enjoy playing this game every time I play it. As you can tell down there, I'm not even really showing a whole ton of emotion. It's more a lot of focus instead, just because I don't want to lose. Hey, and we beat it. Because the annoying thing about this game is you want to save as much as possible when you see save points, because when you lose, it takes you back to the main menu and you load up and start from there. So it's definitely worth it if you have some awesome items to go back to the save point. And now Marley came to our defense, and we're being chased by all these guards per the Chancellor, who is an idiot And the king, who is even more of an idiot with terrible guards. Look, they're not even running after us. They're just walking. And here we go. The smartest move these people make all the time. It's really stupid, actually, but here we go. Let's open it on up. Let's go into this random blue portal. This is going to be a great idea. 3, 2, 1, and Marley has the idea of anywhere is better than here. I know my count was off, but that's okay. A lot of dialogue going on here. And what choice have we now? Oh no. Run, man, run. Chrono, hurry. Why are we waiting? First off, if these guys really, really, really wanted to catch us, and the time that she wouldn't take to stop talking, they would have gotten us. That dude's jaw hit the ground. Man. Looks like a whole doorway. I'm going to stop that. A mouse can get in there. Play the na 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 na. That's what that reminded me of. But that's okay. There's no way the Chancellor can get us here. Right, but is this any better? This is like post-apocalypse, man. What is so good about this? Look over here. It almost looks like we're in another world. We're just in the future. No big deal. Here we go. We're headed on into the dome. Dome numero uno. And we're looking at the guide just to make sure we're doing this right. And it turns out we're going to head on into Site 16, man. Gotta avoid these rats. These rats are the most annoying thing about this whole Site 16. Not the monsters. You fight with these things because they steal your items. And that's why you're going to see me try and avoid it. But they chase you anyways. So he just took one of my potions. But he gave me one. He gave me a ring that I'm not really fond of using. Because whoever has it, I'm pretty sure the Berserker ring means that it increases your strength. But you can't control the user wearing. No, it lowers your strength of the attack and defense than the one that I have, but you can't control the person wearing it. And that's just ridiculous to me, man. Like, why would I want to go into an auto fight? And I also don't know how this thing caught me because I was plenty far away. There's a lot of tedious little stupid battles in this game. Like, and then each creature has their own type of like stupidity. Like, some of them you can only use your techniques on, and others, that's really it. Some of them you can only use techniques on, and otherwise, if you do your regular attacks, all that's going to happen is you're going to get hit, and you're going to hit them back, and it's going to do like 5 damage when they did like 62 damage to you, man. It's no fun. It truly is. There's a lot of little tedious things to know about the game. It's really, really crazy that this game that was made in 95 has all these little thought processes to it, because I don't remember a lot of games back on the Super Nintendo, which is where I first played this one, that had this type of situation where they just had so many cool little characteristics to it, man. Like, you know, you have these side quests where you can go get this weapon, or you have this character. Like, they have unique characters. They have a kid that looks like a Super Saiyan because it's drawn by the same person that lives at home with his mom. They have a scientist female who can play with fire. And then they have, like, all kinds of other stuff. It's literally crazy. They have a princess who can control ice, as you'll see in a later video. And then you get a dude who literally starts a war. Then you get a frog. And it's just all kinds of spectacular, man. You never really understand what you've got. You truly don't. So let's see what we got going on here. Do we have anything seriously serious going here? Nope, it don't seem that way. Just a little small battle here, man. If I'm in and out in these battles, it's because there's really nothing special for them to, like, have that type of situation, you know? Like, why do I need to speak on every little battle here? I mean, these things are stupid, if you want my honest opinion. They did put a lot of little tedious dumb battles in here, but I guess that's for the point of leveling yourself up, which is supposed to increase your strength or something somehow. I'm not fully sure. But we're here. We're trying to make sure we got all of our equipment and the right stuff because, you know, you don't want these weak little whack guns and stuff like that, man. I don't know why I didn't give Luca her actual gun right there. Like, how did we get it figured out? We did. All right. We're cooking with gas now. Man, every time you click like the back button in this or the equivalent to the B button on the Xbox controller or the circle button on the PlayStation controller, it like switches you back and forth. Even if you're just getting out of the pause menu, it'll switch you back and forth between walking and running. It's quite annoying, actually. I think this time I learned my lesson to make this battle quicker. I really just needed to start swinging and get these guys gone because they're really tedious and annoying. I don't know why I just didn't tap it really quick and have Marley finish him off right there. As you can see, she got the critical hit. Her weapon, when it gets stronger, will do better of like... Eventually, you can get a weapon for Chrono that can hit in the 500 to 600s. All of them, you could just get super strong, stupid weapons and techniques. I think you can, yeah, you can even do like techniques and other stuff. I don't know if you ever get a weapon that can hit in the thousands, but you can definitely get something that can hit like 1400, 1100. But as you can see, we already have the silver sword for Chrono, so maybe when Frog comes around, we'll give him the silver sword if we already don't have a stronger one. Had to check the guide a little bit, man. You know, this game gets confusing for me after a while. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. I'm getting slightly confused just off of doing a voiceover, man. This is crazy. And there's a stronger weapon for Marley. Hopefully this time I could not avoid it again. Maybe these green creatures are just something that you can't avoid, which again is rather annoying and stupid, but I'm sure that the game developers did it for a reason. They probably don't like the people who play their games. Which, I mean, if that's their opinion, then that's their opinion. Do what you gotta do. Because I know very well how incredibly annoying things can be, and I literally just like got petty with it, man. I've literally been the person that's like, this game is trash, da 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 da. Never really felt the way about this game. I've gotten mad at this game, don't get me wrong, but it's just because it can be hard if you're not in the right situation. I mean, overall, the game is dumb. Now, I don't know what my strategy was here, starting with hitting the green ones and then going and switching to which ones I want to get. And here I am going back to it, unless I accidentally hit it. And then that's what happened there. But in all reality, I think I could have gotten a one-hit kill on that thing right there had I just switched to Marley's silver bow. Because a critical hit there would have been huge. Alright, let's finish off this battle and see what happens, man. Gotta go by somehow. This dude has 3 health. Now he's going back up to about 19. With Marley to give him a one-hit KO for the W. And I think I finally can avoid a battle. I think this one I avoid. I tried to avoid the rest of them, but I've had no luck. And these get real old, man. You have to fight a lot of these. They're like little slime balls. They're so stupid. I think I used his wind slash. Oh no, I just used fire spin as soon as they got close together, so I could make it a quick little down and out here. That way we can just move on and get out of here, because this is a really, this world, this like is probably one of my least favorite parts of the game, is going back into, or I'm sorry, going into the future to 1999 AD. which is 2 years after I was born. So that's awesome. These big red things really aren't that bad. I'm just trying to avoid as much battle as possible while getting all the chests and stuff that I need. And as you can tell by looking down in the picture, I'm starting to get really annoyed by the amount of bosses I have to deal with. Like, quite frankly, it's really just starting to tick me off. It just is. Like, I'm so tired of always having to look for these save points, and they take so long to find. Man, these voiceovers are quite the task when you're really tired. And we finished that battle here, so now we're going to cut through and go that type of way. Marley's level increased. It never hurts to get a little bit of XP to go through all this stuff. And these things appear... See, this is why this is super annoying, because these things just appear out of nowhere. And I'm hoping that this is just a one hit, one shot, all that stuff. Did we do like Aura World? Okay, we did. Well, we all look like we used a little bit of health, so I understand why we did that one. At least these things are weak with health, man. Like, seems like just a real quick one shot. Bing, 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 bing. Wait, did it say you could hit your friends in this? I didn't know you could do that. Maybe if Marley gets me, like, irritated one of these times, I'll hop into a battle and just, like, knock her clean the heck out. See, at least this time it's just this big red dude. It's not a whole group of little individuals. Sorry about that. I had to readjust my chair. I didn't want y'all to hear that. So this dude, he's just a quick little slice and dice. You know, hit him here and there. It's a quick little battle, nothing too crazy. But yeah, we'll be okay with all that stuff. And here in a minute, we'll send him to the Grim Reaper and move along. Alright, here we go. Where are we headed up now? Hey, we're out of Site 16. Only out of the most annoying portion of this whole... Well, second most annoying portion of this whole, like, world. It'll be... Yeah, and so we skipped past that part, man. Because it really wasn't needed. It was just a bunch of talking. You know, they're telling us you got to go downstairs and go find the food port and... Be careful when you go down there, just hinting at that there's a boss. And that boss is not as annoying as the one in the earlier video, but he'll probably be in the next video, man, because it's getting a little old and this video is just starting to get a little long. So right now we're just getting our equipment ready and getting ready to save. And this is going to do it for me, man. We're just going to have it sit in a little bit of silence. Hit that like and subscribe button if you like what you're seeing. And also, feel free to leave comments down below and tell us what games you'd like to see. You know, show love and support for stuff, man, and we'll show it right back. We just really appreciate y'all taking the time out of your day to watch us. And until next time, remember, God loves you. Peace out.